Hi.
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
Welcome back to Soul to Soul Travels, and today we're going to be talking about two things. One thing, what's up with this? I need some help understanding why.
Right.
So, you want to know what it is? Stay tuned next on Soul to Soul Travels. All right, so here we are, and look who I got with me today.
Hi.
The hardest working person in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And if you want to know what that's all about, check this video out right here. Yep, right there. So today we're going to go ahead and talk about two things in particular. I'm going to try not to deviate too much off the subject. But one of these things is just like, I honestly need some help understanding this. I don't know why you guys do it.
Right.
And it has to do with renting an apartment here in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So with that being said, let's move on to the first thing. And just maybe you can help me answer this question. Let's do it. All right, so here we are to the first thing right here. There's a little bit of difference between renting an apartment in the Netherlands and renting an apartment in the United States. Just to touch a couple of highlights. Renting an apartment in the United States, you're only allowed to be charged the first month's rent and a security deposit. Can't charge first, can't charge last, just first month's security deposit. Also, I wrote it down, very important credit check. They're always running credit checks, and that's where your credit score comes in the United States. Apparently, you guys don't have credit scores here in the Netherlands.
Right. Well, they want to make sure that you're employed too. Usually, your W-2 from the last year.
Exactly. So they want to make sure, like Tammy says, make sure you're employed, and you have to turn it. And there's a couple other things too, but
unless you have your own means of sufficient funds and
exactly. You're running your own business and things along those lines there.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, what was I going to say?
I distracted you.
Your beauty distracted me.
Oh my goodness.
So no. So when you rent an apartment, also in the United States, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be unfurnished.
Right.
Unless you are specifically looking for a furnished apartment.
Right.
But most of the times it's unfurnished. So now switching over here to the Netherlands, and I just have a couple of notes right here. They are requiring Dutch residency, passport or photo ID, proof of earnings, Dutch bank statements, employee contract, and your citizen service number, your BSN. For us, it would be Social Security number. In the United States, you guard that number with your life. You don't give it to anybody, but here it's used for a lot of different things.
But we also, when we had ours issued to us, they said, do not give it to anybody.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Like the States.
So also, when we moved here, when Tammy and I moved here, we rented online, fully furnished, and I'm going to just go ahead and throw up a screen grab right now. And also, we rented from juststay.nl. We'll put a link down the bottom down there. Yeah. He's been really good to us. We don't really have any experience with any other Makelars or any other rental agencies here in the Netherlands. Just has just really been good to us. So, with that being said, we had some friends that just moved to the Netherlands. And because we never really rented a place here in the Netherlands or really shopped around, I was absolutely floored and flabbergasted that, I want to say most.
I don't know most, but there are 3 options of renting an apartment. Unupholstered.
Yeah.
Upholstered and furnished or unfurnished, something like that. But the unupholstered is, I don't know why.
Concrete floors.
Yeah, you're getting bare bone floors.
You are responsible for putting in your flooring.
Right.
And here's the thing is also, when you leave,
you have to take it back up.
You got to take it back up. I can tell you this, in the States, if you walked in and there was no flooring at all, it would be what's up with this? The
Yeah.
apartment's not finished.
Right.
But here, somebody made the comment. I'm going to go ahead and throw it up. Take a look at this screen grab. You can go ahead and you can rent an apartment that has a refrigerator, an oven, whatever you want, but it doesn't have floors.
Right. Right.
So, and also, I want to just go ahead and double check this right here.
So then the people that are moving out with the flooring, if they can contact the next renter, then they can buy it from them.
Piggybacking on that, take a look at this screenshot right here. Putting it up. Most apartments meant for long-term renting come without flooring, but usually you can agree with a current tenant to keep the flooring in.
Right.
Brackets, often in exchange for money.
Yeah. Well, and then how do you know who the previous tenant was?
Yeah, that's true too.
You know?
That's true too.
And landlords, what is the point of this?
Yeah, can't
why
think of
not
that.
just put flooring in and just call it a day?
Exactly.
I don't understand. Well, some countries over here we have learned that you have to provide your own kitchen cabinets and stuff. Like if a thing comes bare. I just don't understand.
I could certainly understand that if I was buying the place and the place was mine and I could do what I want with it.
Absolutely. But if you're only there for 1, 2, 3 years,
Yeah.
why?
Go ahead and I'm going to see if I can find this comment and throw it up. I don't know if I can, but the gentleman had basically said that he put in his flooring. He paid like $21 a square meter for it. When he moved, the owner made him take it up. And his comment was, I was happy to leave it down because probably a couple of college students or a young couple's going to move in, and they would really appreciate not having to put flooring in on their own, and becoming floorers and doing that.
Like what? I
don't
can't wrap my head around that. Help us to understand. And on the same token, on let's just say a 50 square meter apartment. What is the cheapest you can get away with on the flooring?
Yeah, exactly.
Because as a college student, they're like you said, they're not going to be able to afford that.
Can I buy 5 rugs, throw it down, and call it a day?
But then that's probably where they rent the furnished apartments and they come with everything. Yeah. And so upholstered means flooring and like drapery, window coverings.
Upholstered means
upholstered,
and unupholstered means no floors.
Nothing.
And I just remember when they moved over here, or they came over and they said, "Well, this one doesn't come with flooring." Apparently, that's a pretty standard thing. And I'm going like, "I've never heard of that."
No.
And she said, "Neither have I." So, but anyways. Help us understand this. I literally,
please.
What causes somebody to go ahead and rip up their flooring for the next person that's going to rent for a year to put down new flooring?
Right.
Just don't understand it.
It doesn't make sense.
But anyways, let's go ahead and
We're moving on.
Move on to number 2, which I got to be honest with you, I've never seen it in the United States.
But it's pretty cool.
This is pretty damn cool. I'm telling you right now. You got throw a little cuss word in there. All right, let's move on to number 2. All right.
Sailor.
All right, so here we are with number 2. And I can tell you this before we even move on. If we ever have to go back to the States, this is the business I'm starting right here. This thing was so awesome.
Well, maybe it won't be beneficial in the States.
Oh,
I don't know.
It'll be better. Think about our last place that we moved from.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
So,
all right, so here we go.
Here we go.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Check this picture out.
Is that not cool?
Yeah, is that not cool? So here's the thing. When we moved from the United States, we lived on the 2nd floor. For you folks, it would be the 1st floor. And, when you move, most people move in the United States. If you don't hire a moving company to move you, you got to rely on friends.
And family.
And family.
Who always come up with something to do at the last minute on that day.
You got 4 friends coming over, and it's kind of like on that day you get a call. It's like, oh, my daughter just got sick, sorry, can't make it. And it costs you some money also because you have to buy pizza for them, you got to buy beer for them, and they're tying up half their day. Right. So, but here's the thing.
And if they don't have trucks or whatever, then you rent a U-Haul.
You got to rent a U-Haul, exactly. So it would be awesome if we had something just like this, another screen grab, to just go right up to the balcony, unload the stuff, bring it right down, put it right into the back of the truck.
Yeah.
I don't know who thought of this.
They're genius.
genius.
Yeah.
Absolutely genius.
Yeah.
Never seen this in the United States. It may be creeping its way in somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's not there because somebody is going to figure out a way to get hurt on it and they're going to get sued. Who knows? I don't know.
And I don't know how much this type of a thing costs for, like, if you're doing it for, like, renting it for an hour, 2 hours.
I saw on there somewhere when I was looking at it, it was like, this particular one that I saw was like $85 an hour or
That's
something
it?
like. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy.
Wow.
Now, I also kind of read that you can go ahead and rent the machine. Somebody will come out and you do all the work, and you put it on there, it comes down, put it.
Oh, okay.
And they will also do. You can rent the guys that will go ahead and help.
That's nice. That's convenient.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
easy. It just goes up on that little conveyor thing, comes back down with stuff, or goes up with stuff, and
Love it.
Crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
So
it is pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Right.
It just breaking your back, getting up and down stairs. And
Right.
I want to see if I can find this quote real quick. Here it is, right here. It says, "Carrying furniture up those scary ass Dutch stairs (brackets) you might die." That's so true.
Yeah. Thank goodness we didn't have to cart any furniture up
Oh my
our
gosh!
stairs.
Yes, thank you for that. So, with that being said, there's my second one. Whoever invented this is genius. It is the most cool invention I have ever seen. Simple but very effective. Very effective. So, with that being said,
Yes.
thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for your comments.
Yes.
I really
Love the
appreciate
comments.
them.
You know, and Tammy reads them all, and you know, we talk about it, and you know what some people, and it's always nice to get a different perspective on what people throw in there and how different people.
Right.
And we do take into account also that you just can't hear tone when somebody says that.
Yeah.
So you know, sometimes if it sounds harsh, we realize it probably wasn't said a harsh way.
Or could have been.
Or it could have been a harsh
couple
way.
comments we received.
As Tracy says, or don't. So
A comment, yeah.
yeah, or
comment.
don't.
Or don't.
So, anyways, right here. Let's go.
Oh,
ahead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Please hit the button. Boop.
From Soul to Soul Travels. Till next time, we'll see you there.
Tut scenes.
Toot sings.